The house stood silent, a sentinel of secrets. Its windows like vacant eyes staring out at a world oblivious to the darkness within. It was in this house that I sought love, a fresh start. A sanctuary from the storms of my past. Instead, it became a prison. A gilded cage where my spirit was slowly, relentlessly crushed. The truth, a bitter and agonizing realization, I discovered too late evil lived there. Not in the shadows of the night, but within the walls, in the very air I breathed. At first, everything seemed idyllic, a fairy tale unfolding before my eyes. He was charming, a master of disguise, attentive. A whirlwind of romance that swept me off my feet. He showered me with affection, whispering sweet nothings, and promises of forever, painting a vibrant picture of a future we would build together. I was swept away, blinded by the dazzling illusion, by the intoxicating allure of his carefully constructed persona. But, as time marched on, cracks began to appear in the facade, subtle at first, almost imperceptible. Like hairline fractures in a priceless vase. A possessive glance here, a controlling comment there. Veiled in what I now recognize as a carefully crafted strategy to erode my independence. He started isolating me from my friends and family, subtly at first. Then with increasing force, until I was cut off, alone and vulnerable. My phone was constantly monitored, a digital leash that kept me tethered to his whims. My movements tracked, my every step accounted for. Then came the anger, the inevitable eruption of the storm. That had been brewing beneath the surface. The subtle shifts in his demeanor. The icy glares that promised a chilling retribution. The explosive outbursts that shattered the peace, leaving me trembling and afraid. It started with words, sharp and cutting, like shards of glass. Designed to chip away at my self-worth, to make me question my sanity, to break me down piece by piece. These were words of manipulation, designed to control and demean. Then came the physical violence, the unspeakable violation. The pushing, the shoving, the beatings that left bruises on my body. And scars on my soul. Each blow was a violation, a shattering of the person I once was. A cruel testament to the darkness that resided within him. I tried to leave, to escape the suffocating grip of his control. But he wouldn't let me. He threatened me, manipulating my fears. Weaving a web of deceit and intimidation. He controlled me with the chilling power of fear, keeping me trapped in a constant state of anxiety and terror. The outside world seemed distant. A forgotten memory, a life I could barely recall. I was trapped, a prisoner in my own home. A captive audience to his unpredictable moods. I learned to walk on eggshells, to anticipate his moods. To say the right things to avoid his wrath, to survive another day. Days blurred into weeks, weeks into months. An endless cycle of abuse and despair. The hope of escape dwindled. With each passing sunrise, fading like a forgotten dream. I was a shadow of my former self. Broken and defeated, a mere echo of the woman I once was. The truth, finally, slammed into me with the force of a tidal wave. I was living with evil. A darkness that had consumed him and threatened to consume me. It was a slow, agonizing realization. A constant battle for survival fought in the trenches of my own home. I fought against his control, slowly regaining strength and courage. Eventually, through sheer will and a glimmer of hope that refused to be extinguished, I found a way out, a path to freedom. It was a struggle, a fight for my life, a desperate leap into the unknown. The scars, both physical and emotional, still remain, a constant reminder of the darkness I endured, a testament to my resilience. But I am free, finally free from the chains that bound me. And I share my story, my harrowing experience, hoping it might help others see the truth before it's too late. Before they become victims of the same evil that nearly destroyed me. Evil lives where you least expect it, lurking in the shadows, hiding in plain sight. Disguised as love, as charm, as everything you've ever desired. Recognize the signs, the subtle manipulations, the controlling behavior. Trust your instincts, that inner voice that whispers warnings in the dead of night. Get out, before it's too late. Protect yourself. Choose life.